Today I will be sharing with you some tips on how to create a meal plan that you will love, hence stick to. If you're looking for a quick fix, this is definitely not the video for you. Sorry. We're looking for lasting results, a lifestyle. You should not wing it. This process is gonna require some time. If like me, you've tried many fat diets, you know by now that a quick solution usually is even more quickly reversed once the motivation wears off. So just to put it into perspective, would you rather spend a couple of weeks figuring out a meal plan that you will love with your favorite foods that has as many or as few meals as you'd like, or force yourself to follow a generic meal plan that someone has created for the average person? If you're still watching, I would assume your answer is the former. So let's go through the steps to create this meal plan. Week number 1. I just want to preface this video by saying that I am not a certified nutritionist and these are just tips that I figure out through my own experiences, so take what I say with a grain of salt, but hopefully it will help you too in reaching your goal. Week 1, you're gonna need a scale, a food scale, and a phone. Why the phone? Because you need to download a calorie tracker app. There's many on the market. The one I'm currently using is MyFitnessPal, but feel free to use the one you prefer. So the first step is downloading the app and get familiar with it. For this week, you're gonna eat just as usual. Don't change anything. This is very important. And weigh your food so that you can insert it in a tracker app. Try to be as accurate as possible and also try not to restrict yourself. The goal of this week is to understand what is your calorie intake at maintenance. So if you restrict yourself now, by the time we're gonna decrease your calories, you might overdo it and create an unsustainable deficit. So be mindful of that. By the end of the week, calculate your averages. For the calories, sum up every day's total and divide it by 7. And for your own weight, divide it by the times you weighed yourself. So for example, if you followed my suggestion to weigh yourself 3 times, just divide it by 3, and that can give you the average. Week 2, you're gonna keep tracking your weight and calories, but you will add half a cup of vegetables to your meals. If you don't like the idea of having vegetables for breakfast, I understand, just add fruits instead. Or, pro tip, if you like oats, add some cauliflower rice. I promise you're not gonna taste it. This is gonna help you acclimate with nutrient-dense food, which are not only beneficial for your overall health, but they're also very low calorie dense, which means you're gonna be able to eat larger amounts of foods for fewer calories. So just for reference, this is 100 calories of cherry tomatoes, 100 calories of pasta, and 100 calories of olive oil. This is more than half a kilo, 30 grams, 12 milliliters. So which one do you think is gonna make you feel fuller? During this week, it would be great if you tried at least 3 new vegetables, especially if you're not someone who usually eats them, because you might find some that you love. Just like for everything in life, the only way to find out is to try. And you know what else you could try? You could try showing me some love by clicking the like button, and if you're new here, go say hi in the comment. Welcome to the family, I'm so glad you're here. Back on topic. By the end of the week, make a list of all the fruits and vegetables that you really enjoyed, and also another list of the foods that are not so healthy that you think you wouldn't be able to go without for longer than a week. That's all you need to do for week number 2. Let's move on to week number 3. We're still tracking our calories, we're still weighing ourselves and eating veggies with every meal, but now it's time to experiment. Take that list of not so healthy foods and look for ways to tweak the recipe to make it a bit healthier or maybe more protein dense. A good estimation for protein is between 1.3 and 1.6 grams of protein per kilogram. Mastering this can take some time, but the good news is that the more you try, the more you experiment, the more you're gonna enjoy your food and the more results you're gonna see over time. Obviously, what you usually eat is already healthy and protein dense. There's no need to tweak. But if you eat lasagna and ice cream every week, then yeah, we need to adjust that. A good alternative to ice cream can be Greek yogurt with protein, or also banana ice cream, which you can make by freezing ripe bananas, adding milk, cacao powder, frozen berries, or protein powder, and mix it in a blender. I'll leave some recipes in the description box for you to try. To make improvements, you can either tweak your recipes or also keep the recipes as is, but just have smaller amounts of those foods and accompany them with extra veggies or a salad. For example, you could have regular peanut butter in smaller amount, or you could swap it for PB2. Whatever it's easier for you, whatever you think you're gonna stick to, that's the choice you should make. Now it's week 4. You're ready. You know how many calories your meals have. You know how to fit your protein requirement into your meals. You're comfortable with tracking foods, and hopefully you're loving having fruits and vegetables at every meal. So what's next? We need to calculate your new calorie intake. The experts say that for a consistent, sustainable, and more importantly, enjoyable weight loss, a 10% calorie reduction is what you should aim for. This percentage will help you in losing fat while maintaining your muscle mass and energy levels. If in the past 3 weeks, your weight has been consistent and your calorie intake has been around 2000 calories, subtract 10%, which is 200, and your new calorie intake is going to be 1800 calories. And now, with all the knowledge and insights that you've gathered, you'll have no problem creating the perfect meal plan for you that you love to stick to. I hope this video was helpful. I had a great time sharing these steps with you. If you have more questions, don't hesitate to ask. I will do my best to either answer in the comments or maybe I'll create a new video with a more in-depth explanation. As always, thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in the next one.